Rahul Bet, Hotep, whatever, everybody. I know in the suit here. I'm black at it like a crack addict. Let's talk about it. So, let's talk about affirmations and morning rituals in this video. That's what we're going to talk about today. So the thing is, I have done a whole lot of research on trying to find the perfect affirmation, the perfect morning ritual to get my day started. I have watched YouTube videos, countless YouTube videos, and I also read the book, the Miracle Morning, and other stuff as well. But a lot of things, it don't work for me. It don't work for me. But since we becoming warriors, I decided to tailor one that's going to benefit me, which hopefully benefits you. And I want you to feel free to critique it. The problem with a lot of these morning rituals that I see on YouTube or when I read these books is it's pretty much tailored to them. It's not really for us, especially for us young bucks out here. You know what I mean? Why am I waking up early in the morning? For what reason? I'm gonna tell you why you should wake up early in the morning in a second. So all you're gonna need for this is technically two things. First things first, I want you to get you a journal, a morning journal. This is my morning journal. I chose the specific one. If you wanted to purchase this, it's called "This Is My Era." The reason why I chose this one is because, see, I be on this thing right here. The reason I chose this one, besides how dope it look, you know what I mean? One, it helps you set goals that's achievable, and every day is the setting goals. So like monthly reviews. Time, wins for the day. So I chose that one because of that. So the whole thing about it is collecting wins every day. When you ask me at 10 p.m. what'd you do today, I can list you about 6 things I already achieved, 6 W's I already achieved. While everybody's still sleeping, I'm working towards my goals. I'm collecting W's. It might be some small W's, but at the end of the day, I'm collecting W's all day. So when y'all see me, when I see you guys, I want you guys to ask me like, yo, Nasu, how many W's you got today? I already knocked out 6, and it's already only 10 a.m. So I want you to do the same thing. So this one's dope because, again, it tells you to write your goals down in the morning. Your main goals, like for instance, I want to own my own home in Ghana, so that's gonna be my main big goal. But there's plenty others. But you recite these things 2 times to keep you on track. So get you a journal. It ain't gotta be a fancy journal. You can get you a regular 10-cent journal. As long as you're writing down writing down your schedule for the day from 6 or whatever time you wake up to whatever time you go to bed. Write down in a calendar what is your goals by the end of the month or the end of the week or whatever that may be. Last but not least, there was one more thing. A review of the week. How did you do? Did you achieve those goals? So get your W's, man. Then I want you to do is pick an exercise that you want to do. Pick one that you personally want to do. Let's say, for instance, you want to go for a run. Put that on your morning workouts. Like for me personally, I chose jump roping. The reason why I chose jump roping is one, I want to get into boxing pretty soon. You guys see my video. I want to get into boxing or some type of hand-to-hand combat. You know what I mean? I can throw these hands already, but not good enough. But I know jump roping is a big major tool when it comes to footwork. Also, I got all these gains up top. I got quads, I got hamstrings, but I don't got calves. So I chose jump roping for that reason. Plus, it's super easy. I don't got to get up and go nowhere. All I got to do is roll out of bed, get a jump rope. And then last but not least, you're going to need to recite these affirmations, which we're going to get to in a second. Why do we have affirmations? So I'm hoping that you guys took the time and recite the 42 or 49 principles. Hope you guys are reciting those every morning. That's what I do. You don't have to. I promise you, people that are in the Christian or Catholic faith, they're not reciting the 10 Commandments or the 603 Commandments, I do believe. But as long as you keep these things in check, the principles, you'll be good. But to make sure I'm on point, I read them every morning, and also I read them at night. Example would be this: if one says, if in our principles it says, I will not pollute myself. So then late at night, if I did anything that's going to pollute myself, I would say I did pollute myself. And then tomorrow I will hopefully, or that moment if I can, I will try to stop doing whatever that may be, or at least learn from my mistakes so I won't do it again next week. So I'm going to list off only 2 morning rituals for you guys. So I'm using the ones that's gonna be for my age group, because I'm assuming people that's watching my videos are in my age group, and I'm gonna recite the ones for the younger generation. Because again, I'm pretty sure there's people out there that has kids, and we want to install this warrior code, this warrior mentality into them. Because we gotta stay on track. We gotta realize that we are the soldiers. We are the front men. We gotta make sure everybody's good. So the affirmations I'm gonna read off to you guys will help you keep that in mind every time you wake up in the morning. So let's talk about it. So before I get into it, I'm gonna break down my morning. So first things first. So get you another thing. Sorry, I forgot this one. This is very important for people that can't wake early in the morning. So I personally wake up about 2 hours before I leave to go to work, so I can knock out all these things and also get ready, get my food ready. But what I want you to do is, for people that can't wake up early in the morning, get you an alarm clock and put that thing hecka far away. I'm talking about like far enough to where you gotta get out of bed. It's too easy for us to click the snooze button and roll back over. So I put mine super far away, and it's super annoying. Like, I mean, it's so annoying that I'd be like, I get pissed when I hear it. That's how annoying it is. So I gotta get up and turn it off. So let's get into it. So I wake up in the morning. I wake up at 3. And from 3, the first thing I do is walk into the kitchen and get either a cup or two of coconut water, because this is natural electrolytes. So I'm out here getting swole, and I'm eating a lot of solid meals. So I don't want to continue putting solid meal in my body. I want to get something that's super easy, something that's easy for my body to digest. Plus, it's natural electrolytes and help with the digestive system as well for all these meals I'm about to knock out. But you can also have lemon water, lemon or lime water. Shout out to Dr. Sabi on that one. Same thing. Then, after I knock out that cup or two of water, and plus you're super dehydrated, by the way. If you haven't, just imagine when you're at work, you've been working for like an hour, you feel dehydrated. Imagine the average person that sleeps between 4 to 8 hours of sleep with no water at all, no liquid at all. So I get up in the morning, drink that. Then the first thing after that, I go get my jump rope. This is what I'm going to jump rope for 15 minutes. Why do I choose 15 minutes? So I've done this before. I've tried to do some sort of exercise for about 5 to 10 minutes. And it's very easy for me to do that and still go back to bed and go to sleep. So with jump roping, since I'm getting my heart rate up so much and I'm not the best at it, it's actually more frustrating than anything because I'm not that good at it. I'll knock out three jumps and mess up. It actually frustrates me and actually wakes me up more, by the way. But with 15 minutes of me jump roping, it actually gets my heart rate up, gets me sweating. So it's very unlikely for me to go back to bed and go back to sleep. So now once I do that, I'm knocked out. Boom, ready to go. So even then, I personally could possibly go to sleep if I really chose to. So then I choose a fun activity to do for about 30 minutes to an hour. So I choose playing a video game. Since I like to read, like to study, I like to hang out with my friends, whatever that may be. I hate getting off work, getting home, and have those thoughts in my head of doing these other activities. So what I do is set aside something I find very fun to me. That's something that's going to keep me up. I choose to play the video game for about 30 minutes to an hour. That's what keeps me up. That's what makes me want to get up in the morning to do those things. Because I just got the new Assassin's Creed game. That thing is dope. But I hate after I get off work. I get off work around like 7 o'clock. By the time I travel to get home, it's almost 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I always had this decision made. Do I want to read or play the game? And sometimes the game just be hella strong. So what I do is knock out the entertainment that I would do later on at night, early in the morning. So now I could focus on the important stuff, which is studying and learning. So I can present this information to my people. Boom. Now all that's it's also right. So now that I have that fun task, let's get into the important stuff. The morning affirmations. So what I'm gonna do is read off the one that's in my age group, and I'll read off the other one for the younger ones. So again, we are here to do those things. Thanks for repeating myself. I've done so many takes on this, I'm not quite sure if I repeat myself a lot. So bear with me. So in this book, this is on page 312. In my book, give me 1 second. So this is gonna be from the age group again. You ain't gotta be a young buck like myself to be a warrior. You could be whatever stage in life you want to be to start catering to your people or catering to yourself in the right codes and the right principles. Get on it. But this one is specific for the age 26 to 40. I'll actually put the link in the description because I know y'all don't want to hear 9 minutes of me talking before I get into this. So we are the mature warriors / builders of African families. We take the risk that those older than we are and those younger than we are should not take. We use our energy and our resources to build to produce for the nation. We build strong families and we are having children for the nation. We educate ourselves and our children to take power and control of the resources of our people. We study and we teach what we learn. We listen to our elders. We are spiritually healthy and have African concepts in divinity. So that is for this is what I say every morning. Once I get done reading that, then I flip the pages and start reading the principles of 42 or 49 principles all over again. Those are my morning affirmations. It keeps me going. I have this in two places. I have this in my desk in my room to make, because that's what I read in the morning. And then I also have it in the bathroom. So just in case I somehow decide to slip up and forget to read it, it's right there in my bathroom, right in front of my mirror. It actually is better for you to read these things in the mirror, because I'm assuming you guys visualize yourself as warriors, right? I want you to look yourself in the mirror and see that warrior in you, or at least that warrior spirit, and read this off. And I promise you feel even stronger. I promise. Now, I forgot one more thing. I forgot another thing, by the way, but I'll get to that in a second. So that is for the age group. So again, when I think about the quote where it says we take risks, yes, we should take the risk so our kids don't have to have these problems. Like for instance, like my mom, she works 2 jobs to support a family of 3. Like, I refuse to have to do something like that again, because she took that risk for me not to do that again, for me not to have to do something like that. So they do it for us. I'm not saying we got L's, but what I'm saying is oh man, I'm running out of space on here. Wow. On my phone. But anyways, so we got this for the younger generation. Boom. Let's get into the young bucks out here, the kids that you guys got. I know my brother does these affirmations with his son every morning as well. So I want them to recite this. Don't just read it to them. I want them to recite it. So if I had a kid, or like my brother does, he'll say the word and then they'll recite it. But my nephew's taking smart, so he probably read it to himself. But anyways, this is for the age group 1 through 6. We know that we are African. We respect our ancestors. We know our place in the story of our families. We can say the name of our parents and their parents before them. We have fun. We are as happy as we learn. We see all that is around us. We love ourselves. We know who we are and loved by African people. We feel our spirit. We love Africa. We love all of African warriors. Say this with them if you need to make them feel more confident in saying these things. But there's more. There's obviously there's way more age groups. I want to cover that later on, but I'm gonna stop it at that. So now, last but not least, with this challenge that we got going on here, I'm struggling. I keep it a butt. The books I'm reading got too many words, too many pages. So what I do after I get done reading these affirmations, I actually start reading my books. I'm saying this. I read probably for about 15-20 minutes. Not that much, because I'm gonna read later on today. But if you can, because I know reading it should be a very importance to you guys. And if it's not, change it now. Get you a good book. Don't get you no book that you don't like. I personally prefer reading information type books, because I got TV, I got YouTube for the other stuff, all the fun stuff, you know. So pick you out a good book, something that makes you wake up in the morning and want to read. So besides this book, I read this book called To Become a King by Charles. I can't remember his last name, but that book, I read a quote and I'd be like, woo! Like I said, it's supposed to be you should be reading an inspirational book in the first place. I'll read one page, I'll be like, woo! I'm about to be a king today. So feel free, if you can, I'm gonna leave a comment in the description, but the viewers that's watching is, write down what your affirmations is, your morning routine. I'm curious to see what you guys are doing. This is what I'm doing. Feel free to critique it to what works best for you. This is what works for me. My brother's been on top of his game. A few other people that I know have been on this too. So what are you guys doing? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comments, or follow me on Instagram and let me know. I'm out.